This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So did you notice anything different this week?
Your hair.
No, it's greasy as fuck.
Your hair. I noticed that. I notice that every other day. Why didn't you take a shower today?
I
took a
didn't.
shower.
I actually was planning on it, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
I
You have
don't
a
know.
weird thing. You took a shower last night,
Right.
and you didn't wash your hair.
No,
Why?
because I only wash my hair like twice a week.
I know, but why don't you just wash it every time you take a shower and it's not all greasy?
Because then my scalp would be all dry, and it'd be a problem.
I don't know.
Wash
You know what I was talking about before we got on the air?
what?
That sometimes I just need to buttercup you.
No, there's never a time where you need.
Do you think
to
folks out there
buttercup
know
me.
what a buttercup is?
I think most people know
Where
what
you
a
fart in your
buttercup
hand.
is.
And then you put on someone's nose. Skylar was famous for buttercupping River.
Skylar's still famous
Skylar
for
just
buttercupping.
fart in her hand and then like suffocate the kid.
Oh,
And
poor
then he would
River.
go beat her ass after
Right.
that. And so sometimes to get the energy up, I sense you low
No,
energy.
No,
If I tell Kylie she has low energy, she needs a buttercup.
I know.
You think it's your drink. It's not your drink.
I don't think it's my drink.
Yeah. Kylie has a new drink. That's what you're getting at.
Right.
It's a pink drink with a nice glass straw that I almost broke my tooth on.
Which I've been using a glass straw for a long time now.
I can't afford to even have a sip of your drink.
That's
We'll
why you
go
drink out of
broke.
plastic.
Yeah, it could be $30,000. I take one sip of your drink.
Done.
I break 4 teeth.
4 teeth? How do you drink out of a straw?
I don't know. It just seems like a glass. That's why I drink out of a plastic cup, so I don't
know.
bust my
I've
teeth.
yet to, knock on wood, do anything with a glass straw. I
can't
did chip a tooth with the metal straw, though.
I chip a tooth on the wheat then.
Ow.
Did you just knock your head on the mic?
Yeah.
You know what? If you buttercut me, all my teeth probably fall out.
Because they would melt.
Something. I have no idea. I would never want a buttercut from you.
Why?
Your farts stink.
It totally depends on the day.
Yeah. Every time you fart, you farted the other day and you go, I go, oh my God, you have to fart here. Just go out of the room, whatever. She goes, I've been farting the whole time.
I was.
That was the first one you heard.
You're correct. Or like it didn't even smell.
How did I not smell anything though?
Because not all farts are stinky. As you tell me, it's just air.
Yeah, like I'm one into buttercupping somebody, but if you buttercupped me, I would die.
Well,
Like I would literally probably die.
next time I want you to stop talking, I'm going to do that.
And double pink eye.
Good
True.
thing I know a good eye doctor.
Yeah, double pink eye. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
You got
it.
pink eye. I'll just put some drops in. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I got it.
Just go see my doctor.
Yeah. I'll make you an appointment for the morning.
What happened? Oh, Dr. Mills, Kylie sat on my face and farted.
One, that's not how you buttercup.
I know.
You don't sit on a face.
Yeah.
I don't know how you've never given yourself pink eye from your own buttercupping.
I've
by the way.
buttercupped in the shower and
Ew.
actually like
Gagged.
not gagged, but like shit came out
Ew.
on my hands.
Okay, Joe.
Well, I'm in the shower. Who cares?
That's like a whole other problem, though.
That's not even a buttercup. That's like that's a wet cup.
Oh my God.
That's a stinky, slimy wet cup.
Oh.
But you're in the shower. It's not like I was out at the grocery store, Rayleigh's or something.
But why?
Shopping for
why
lettuce.
are you? This is funny because you're the guy that tells me.
It is kind of shopping for lettuce, actually. Sometimes it's lettuce.
You're the guy that tells me that you don't have to push farts out; that they just come out naturally on their own.
Right.
So obviously, you're pushing something out.
I can tell you right now, my mom's going to be very disappointed in this podcast.
She is going to because
Why did we start out right at
You
farting?
did this. You did it.
Because I said something to you before. I said we had to,
Right.
yeah, well, you're buttercupping her or whatever. Who knows?
Went on this path.
Yeah. I got way bigger problems than buttercupping.
You do. You do.
I'm sitting on them right now. I don't know if any men out there have ever had this happen
I'm
to
gonna
them.
guess yes.
Like,
Just
I
guessing.
don't know if I'm sitting the wrong way or I drove too much, but one of my balls is double the size of my other ball.
It is
Or
large.
I should say the proper word, testicle. Or gonad. I don't know what you
I
call
think
it.
it's a
I don't know
testicle.
what's the
Gonad.
what's the correct word for a ball?
Testicle.
Yeah, testicle.
Oh my
So one of my testicles is way bigger than the other one.
Yes,
and it hurts.
is. It's a little
Now I'm
swollen.
freaked out. I
It's a
think I'm
little
dying or
red.
something.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, so I called my brother who had this happen before. He said, "Oh yeah, I had to go get an ultrasound on that thing." I said, "On your nut?" He's like, "Yeah, they put jelly on it and swirls it all around.
That's what ultrasound
See if you have
is.
cancer." And I'm like, "Great, now I got cancer.
You
Thanks
don't
a lot."
have cancer.
I hope not.
You don't.
How do you know?
I'm pretty sure you
The
don't.
only thing is, you get cancer in your nut, they just remove the nut.
Correct.
Which I don't like that anyway. My nut's already hurt. Just removing it sounds bad.
they put you asleep. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. So Kylie and I read. I guess they put you to sleep. I don't
Why
know.
would they not knock you out?
I don't know.
Remove. They gotta cut a lot of shit.
Just
They're
pull out the
knocking you out.
nutcracker. Crack that sucker. I can't
No,
imagine.
you're going under for that.
Yeah, it probably really hurts, I'm sure. I went the next day or something.
They remove breasts all the time. Women don't complain.
Breasts are not nuts.
Okay.
If any man knows, getting kicked in the nuts is way worse than getting kicked in the breast.
How do you know?
No, guarantee you. Yeah, anybody wants to email in about that or comment on that, trust me, Kiley, it's right. When I say Kiley, I mean I'm serious. I am totally serious.
Okay, dokes.
But yeah, so I don't know what happened. I'm like, oh my God, my nut's there. So I look at it. My one nut's double the size of my other nut. So we look it up on the internet, and it says, elevate the nuts and put them on ice.
Yep.
Put an ice pack on there. So I've been icing my nuts and elevating it, and it seems to be helping a little bit. But the other thing my brother had said, he says, yeah, they said you have to wear tighter underwear. I wear kind of tight underwear anyway.
You do, yeah.
Anyway, and so I told Kiley, so she goes out to Nordstrom Rack because she was already there, and she brings me home like size small.
You said you wanted small.
I mean, well, it was kind of a joke or whatever, but brings me home size small like bikini underwear, Nike bikini.
They're like sporty.
Underwear.
They look like a Speedo.
Yeah. It looks exactly like a Brazilian cut Speedo.
Brazilian cut?
But I'll tell you what, I've worn these things the last couple of days. I mean, they're not the most comfortable things, but they're holding everything in nicely. But
what I find interesting, since you got these underwear, which you haven't worn them for a couple of days, I brought them home last night, so it's been all of 24 hours.
Yeah, I went through 3 pair already. No, actually, 2 pair. I slept in them last night too to hold the nut sack, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it.
Do you know your own anatomy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called twigs and berries. Twig and berry.
Anywho, you've had these underwear for 24 hours, and it's like you are like have a new lease on life. You keep like dancing around in your underwear, doing all this weird stuff, taking your pants off for your mom.
I know. I was at my mom today. She's like, "How's your nut? How's your ball?"
I was going to say, your mom called it a nut?
No, she calls it a ball. Yeah. How's your ball? I barely said something this happened almost a week ago now, and so I was out to lunch with my brother and my dad, and I barely said something to my brother. So the next day, my mom calls up and goes, "How's your ball? Tell me what's wrong." He says your ball, and I go, "Oh no, that's fine, Mom. I'm icing it."
I like how you're 52 and she still is like checking on you.
Yeah.
Is your ball okay?
But today,
do I need to take you to the doctor?
She was sitting there, and I said, "Hey, you want to see my underwear that I'm wearing?" And I pulled my pants down, started gyrating around. She's like, "Oh my God, what is wrong with you?" I go, "That's what you got to do."
That's what you got to do.
But no, I hope nothing's wrong.
I also
said if it happens a week, if it stays for a week, I'm going to the doctor's. I don't want to go.
Well, you said it's getting better, so that's, I think, a good sign.
I guess. I don't know what it is. Like, we were driving around a lot, and it happened once before, kind of, but it only happened for like a day. When we were in Hawaii, we took a long trip to Hana.
And we were on a plane.
Yeah,
and we drove a lot. We were sitting a lot.
Yeah, sitting a lot. And I drive a lot. My nuts need a rest.
I think they do.
Or something.
I think that you need a day of rest tomorrow to elevate your balls and relax.
Yeah, a day of ball elevating. That's for Sunday. It's called Football Sunday.
Right.
Elevate the balls.
It's called Swollen Ball Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, when you put ice on your nutsack, I don't know what on a woman what's equivalent to ice on your nutsack.
Boobs.
Ice. If you put an ice pack on there,
they're very sensitive.
Yeah, but I doubt they're as sensitive as nuts.
Probably not as sensitive, but they are very sensitive.
That's just the weirdest thing. Like your scrotum, I guess we call the nut sack. It shrinks so fast and gets hard as a rock. Like, I mean, fast.
Protecting. It's protecting.
It's protecting from the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything just goes. Whoop. I'll tell you, the initial touch of the ice is the worst. Once you put it on there, it's fine. But
it's like an ice bath.
Yeah, the initial touch is like, oh my God. I mean, it might be equivalent if you put ice bag under your armpits. It's kind of like bad.
Yeah.
You're like, that friggin' hurts, kind of.
Kind of.
Or whatnot.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. But anyway, any guys experienced getting kicked in the nuts and having that nut ache, they would know. And you know who would really know about that nut ache?
Oh, boy.
Mr. Joe.
Hey, everybody. This is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
Joe's been kicking the nuts a bunch of times playing hockey.
I would say yes.
Podcast Dan and my brother. I wonder if you get. Oh no, they were big like nut cups
Oh.
or
So they're not good ones to ask for
jock
advice.
straps, nut caps,
What?
wait,
Nut caps?
No. Cups, nut cups, nut caps. It's a little cap you put over your nut. We're talking. What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, we're talking way too much about nuts
Right.
and buttercupping and farts.
Correct. I was going to
We need
change
to clean up.
I was going to change the subject a little bit there.
Well, I don't need to change the subject because I'm talking about nut cups. And when you're in Little League, you wear nut cups, right?
Right.
And so the Little League World Series is on, and they had the one kid throws the ball, hits the other kid
in
the head. So normally in Major League Baseball, when that happens, a
People are
riot
pissed,
starts.
yeah.
A riot starts. F you. They come
Yeah.
out and attack him out. This kid comes out, and the pitcher was pretty distraught
He
because
was
he hit him
real
in the head
upset.
and hugged
The
the
pitcher.
batter hugged
Yes.
the pitcher and said, "Don't worry about it. It's
I'm okay.
I'm okay."
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That is. That kid, that's a nice kid.
Yeah, a nice kid and a good sportsmanship
Yeah.
and everything else, and I like that. It's a good
I
little
like
story.
that too. I enjoyed it
Yeah.
as well.
Now, if you got hit in the nuts, that's a whole different story.
Back to the net.
If you go down, if you get hit in the nuts, you're going down.
You wear a net cup.
Well, remember that basketball game we saw? It was the Lakers,
Yes,
right?
yes,
The guy got kneed in the nuts, and then Kiley and I started laughing. The guy's rolling around on the ground, and the camera cuts.
They
from
cut
him.
it because he was grabbing his nuts.
Right, they kept grabbing him. Then we kept watching him. He kept grabbing him every time.
I like today to stick with the subject of nuts, but change it.
What?
How I came home from Emmy's birthday party today, and
Yeah.
you had been to the lake, and your bathing suit bottoms were hanging drying,
Right.
and there was a cashew stuck to it, the side of your shorts.
That was the nuts I was eating on the way home.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm like,
I
how
stopped
long
at
were you
Sep-
walking around with nuts on your shorts?
I have no idea. How did the nuts stick to the side of the shorts? That's the weirdest thing. And I took them off and hung them up and everything. I went to 7-Eleven after the beach and I bought a pack of cashews and I ate the cashews on the way home. So I don't know. I have nuts everywhere. My whole brain is full of nuts right now. I don't know what's going on.
All you can think about is nuts.
Yeah. Everything's swollen.
Okay.
I wish my cashews were swollen. It'd be big cashews.
Honey,
That would be good.
swollen. That's not a thing.
I don't know.
Why are you laughing so
I
hard?
don't
at
know.
that?
Because who has this cashew stuck on the side of their shirt?
All
Like,
I
how
have-
did they even stick there?
I had this picture of you when I saw it, of you like walking around talking to all your peeps in Incline with like cashews stuck to your shorts.
Right. Well, I didn't get the cashews till after the
Thank
beach.
God.
Yeah. So who knows? But yeah, so I still got this tight underwear on today.
Oh, we're back. Okay. And back in.
And I'll probably wear them tonight. And hopefully, I don't update everybody. I had to go to the doctor's next week.
Hopefully not. I'm hoping this helps. And
Yeah. Nothing worse than happened to a guy is a nut thing.
I believe that.
And trauma to the nuts is the worst thing ever.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just have to take
You've
your
been
word
kicked in
for
the
it.
nuts. I was playing baseball one time with my friends. And nuts is a weird thing. The guy pitches the ball. I'm using a left-handed catcher's mitt, so it's like using my wrong hand, so I didn't have the
Oh.
reaction.
Yeah.
And the ball just goes right under my glove, hits me in the nuts. And you look out in the field, everybody dives on the ground and is laughing. Even though guys know that hurts worse than shit, everybody laughs.
Oh.
Like I don't know why. Like
I always laugh. I
you
don't
know,
have nuts. I don't
so
know
there's
what it feels like.
there's 9 people in the baseball field, right?
Yeah.
8 of them are on the ground laughing, and I'm rolling on the ground holding my nuts. Like it's the pitcher just drops to the ground and starts laughing.
How old were you?
No, or like probably like 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They were little nuts
like-
then.
Fastball right into the nuts. Yeah. That's probably why I had damage to this day.
Oh, you've been hitting the nuts too many
Yeah,
times?
I mean, you could flick it. You could flick it with a finger, and it would swell up like that.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
I know not.
I should have used that excuse. I got pulled over twice last week. I should have used that as an excuse.
My nut hurts.
Yeah,
My nut is swollen.
yeah. My wife's making me wear these bikini underwear. Come here, take a look.
Do you want to feel my nut?
Yeah, we're saying nuts.
Usually the cops say that to the people, not the other way
Right.
around. Just joking.
I
There's
wonder if like
there's a
do
few
highway,
bad
do
ones
highway
out there.
patrol wear nut cups?
I don't think so.
They look like they wear a lot of stuff on their belts.
But that's a belt's not a junk. I mean,
Yeah.
they could if they're like. I guess that.
What if I got
could
a
be-
ticket for the highway patrol when he comes to my window? I do a nut tap.
Oh no, you might get arrested. That's like assault on an officer.
That's assault. It should be.
It is assault. You would totally get arrested.
You know, teenage boys like nut tap or something like that.
Yes. You don't think it'd go over well.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Okay.
I tried goes, Kiley. We shouldn't even say his last name, but Kiley's cousin's husband. And he's a highway patrol. So I'm like, I got to get a card. I get pulled over. I present your card. So I don't have a card, and the highway patrol is going to check my registration out and stuff, which I didn't have a sticker, so that's why he's checking
or
out.
Current insurance.
Or current anything. And so he's going to check all this stuff out, and I'm thinking, I can't remember his name.
You're all nervous.
You're all nervous. I blanked out. I'm like, I
have this. You were telling me this story, and I have this vision of you in the car, like, and I know how you act when you're a little nervous.
Uh-huh.
And the guy walking around, and you roll up your window and just like yell out his name.
Right. Guy's like, what?
I know.
What are you talking about?
That's what I have. I have this. It's very funny in my head.
But yeah, I got pulled over that. The guy didn't. I had to get Courtney on the line and say, hey, what's going on with my registration and stuff? He looked it up. I somehow never put it in my truck or got it or whatever. So she's like, I'll do it tomorrow. And he's like, okay, I'm going to give you a warning this time, but get it fixed. So then the next day, I go out and I get pulled over again for registration. And he says I'm going too fast. I couldn't stop staring at this cop's teeth, though, because I don't want to say nuts in his teeth, but he had a bunch of shit in his teeth.
Really?
And all I could think about was like, because T's the burrito place. I go, you bummed? I see you guys. I see you guys in T's. Are you bummed it's closed? He goes, oh yeah, I'm bummed it's closed. He didn't give me a ticket. I started small talk.
Oh.
When you get pulled over, you got to start small. You got to start talking. I've lived here, and then he's like, if you've lived here for 30 years, how come you don't know the speed limit? And I go,
because I don't pay attention.
It's 35, right? He goes, no, it's 25. I'm like, I guess I don't pay attention.
That's why, because I didn't know it was 25.
Yeah, 25 going downhill. It's like
that's rough.
Yeah, who knows?
I've only been pulled over once, and I did try to talk to the cop.
Once?
Yeah.
I go in 2 or 3s. I'll probably get pulled over again.
I've only been one, and I tried to talk to the cop. I was pretty sure I was going to get a ticket either way for speeding. But I was trying to be nice, and he was not having it.
You got to ask her. You got to sweet talk these cops. My mom automatically says, I got 9 grandkids. I'm a grandma. I'm just heading here, and she gets out of ticket. She starts to cry.
I also think she might use like diarrhea
too.
Excuses.
Yeah, my stomach. Yeah, that's a good one.
I have diarrhea.
I have explosive diarrhea, and I got to get back to my house. Skylar cries like she can make herself cry and get out of cops. She gets out of tickets all the time.
Yeah, I didn't get out of my one.
No, because you have to put on an action. You got to go for it. You got to go all. You got to freaking go all out.
Oh, well.
That's what you got to do.
I guess I'm going to just pay my tickets.
Right. Well, at least you don't get pulled over that much.
I don't. Knock on wood on that one.
Excuse me. I never do that.
Never.
Yeah. We were talking about earlier, our friend Rob is in Florida.
Yes.
And he bought a fishing boat.
He did.
And I was thinking it was a great idea that I go out and visit Rob for like 6 weeks, and then I'll come back skinny because
it'll totally be a diet plan.
Well, yeah, because I can't eat if I'm out on the fishing boat.
Get seasick.
Yeah, if I'm on a fishing boat, I get seasick all the time.
And then all like the fish guts will gross you out.
Everything will make me sick, so I won't be able to eat all for like 6 weeks. And by the time I get back, I'll be skinny. Because I was thinking of nothing works, man. I gotta starve myself, this and that. And I go, let's go fishing with Rob. That'll be perfect. I'll go work on his boat, come back skinny. It's like the Jenny Craig. What? I sat next to Jenny Craig one time.
I know.
I told you.
You did.
My friend Boyd and I, a long time ago, we sat in the Padres box. We got tickets somehow because he worked at a bar. We go in there. It's Jenny Craig's booth or box. And Jenny Craig was fat. She wasn't skinny at all. And that was when she first started out. She might be skinny now.
I don't know.
But, we talked to her and stuff. We didn't really even think
Did she
was
eat a hot dog?
famous. I have no idea. She was eating sunflower seeds.
Oh.
We were all eating sunflower seeds. But it's cool because she left about the 5th inning, and we stayed in the box just by ourselves.
Oh, nice.
And invited people in and stuff like that. So
you met people?
It's kind of fun. Yeah, people around us and stuff. Like, hey, you want to come into the box? We got a box. But it's one of the only times I've been in a box like that. It was fun.
Okay.
And it was Jenny Craig's box.
And it was Jenny Craig.
She's like, what are you guys doing here? Where'd you get these tickets?
I don't know. Not sure.
Must have been a friend of hers.
Oh, maybe that said, I'm not going. Do you want these?
It's probably Oprah from Weight Watchers.
At
the time.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're friendly.
You don't think Oprah's friends with Jenny Craig?
I don't know. They're like competition.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm just going to start. Actually, I should charter the boat. I'll bring a whole group of people with me, and my mom can come. I go, Mom, hey, you want to lose some weight? Come on. We're going to Florida. We're going on the fishing boat.
Okay.
All the
Did
fish
she get
guts and everything.
seasick?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think she does, but I don't think that your mom would be a good weight loss partner because she would be hungry getting off the boat still and have dinner already planned out in her head
possibly.
and be like, well, we're going here for dinner. We're going to share the chicken parm.
No, I'll distract her. I'll bring a slot machine on the boat. What if Rob has a slot machine on the boat?
I'm going to go with no.
My mom hit another Royal tonight.
I know, that's insane.
They went away, and they've been going in and out of town to Arizona and stuff, and every time she comes back, she hits a jackpot.
That's insane.
I mean, we don't know what she puts in, but she
I
hits a lot of jackpots.
But Jesus, yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
had
always
never in my life.
no. She always sends me a picture. I hit a Royal, hit a
I know.
Royal. That's amazing.
I don't know if the smoking bar is enjoying her.
She
right
also
now.
sent me a picture of my dad's leftover double stuffed potato that was as big as her head. She said, "Look at Dad's leftover potato. It's as big as my head." Those are the pictures I get.
You do get some interesting pictures from your mom.
Right.
I will say that.
Well, that's what she does.
I know.
But yeah, I'm gonna bring her on the fishing boat with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I could actually start charging people. Rob doesn't need to worry about booking out fishing people.
It's gonna
It's
be
a
your weight
diet.
loss thing.
It's a diet
program.
program. Yeah, he needs people that get seasick and get grossed out by fish.
Yes, and then you just feed him water and say good luck.
Yeah, I gotta tell him that. They call it skinny fish or something like that.
Skinny fish.
Skinny fish. That's the new company.
Okay.
Forget about chartering for people.
Fishy trip.
Yeah, fishing chips for people. Forget about it. I said
Oh my
it's a
god.
6-week plan. 6 weeks, you lose 50 pounds.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, you lose a lot.
Yeah, you lose a lot. Something tells me you're not going to lose 50 pounds in 6 weeks.
Yes. And this diet, you will.
Okay.
The rougher
The C's.
the C's, the better.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Maybe this guy would like to go on one of those charters.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
I like our new ad. You don't sound as seductive in that ad this time.
I do not sound as
Maybe we ought to redo it so you put more seductive ad on there, too.
Oh. I like when you let the ad music play and you don't replay it with your voice.
I like when I replay
guess what?
it.
This isn't Pitch Perfect.
We just watched that.
I know.
We watch Pitch Perfect every single fucking weekend.
Not every weekend.
It's insane.
It's funny. There's like
and then we get hooked into it, and then we watch the commercials, too.
There's like a handful of movies they just replay all the time, and we just watch them.
Yeah,
like every weekend.
The Proposal.
Yes, The Proposal's one of them.
Pitch Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Bridesmaids has been on lately. We keep watching
Bridesmaids. What's the one with the Wedding Crashers?
Oh yes.
Sometimes they get on a roll and they're on.
Yeah, and it's just the same. We keep like tuning into them.
We could literally watch them with no commercials, but we watch the commercials.
I know.
That's what they do.
It's
They
so
hook you in with
stupid.
these movies.
I know.
As long as Harry Potter's not on, I don't want to slit my throat.
Love some Harry.
No, do not want to. Do not want to. I'm more of a Hard Knocks guy.
Well, I'm not.
Hard Knocks, for those who don't know out there, is the football show before preseason. That's the best thing I've watched on TV in a long time.
Here's my question to you.
It was great.
Were you able to pull it up this time by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Kiley. We have Alexa.
When we first we have a little like Fire Stick on our TV.
Fire Stick.
And when we first got it, I told Eric I was going out of town, and I said, "Okay, you just need to say this, like put on HBO Hard Knocks." And Alexa put it on, and it'll take you right to it. Like you don't have to push buttons.
Show me how to do everything because you were going to a bachelorette party, right?
I have no idea. I can't.
So
remember.
I get home, I go, oh my god, I got 3 episodes of Hard Knocks.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great weekend.
I'm just gonna watch this whole thing, no disturbance. I get to watch these football shows. So I get in there and I grab the remote thing and I'm like, Siri, HBO Hard Knocks.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Nothing. So I'm like, Siri, HBO Hard Knocks. Nothing happens. I'm like, you fucking bitch. Siri, goddamn it. You fucking whore. I'm doing like every name you could possibly call Siri. So I call Kiley up, and she's in
like,
Donner
this
Lake.
thing isn't working.
I'm like, this thing's a piece of shit. You show me how to do it. I'm doing exactly. And she goes, what are you doing? I go, Siri, do this. She goes, her name's Alexa, dumbass. And they're like, Alexa, HBO Hard Knocks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, put it on HBO Hard Knocks. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, got it. I always like now, which you like. I think you enjoy Alexa
Siri, you stupid asshole.
because whenever we watch it, you have to be the one that talks in it, and the way
Why do you laugh so hard when I do that?
'cause you're the way you say it. It's like most people are like, oh, like play this, like kind of have a conversation with Alexa.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like, Alexa. I can say, Alexa, Virgin River, Netflix.
no, you just say Virgin River.
Alexa, Virgin River.
Virgin.
We've been watching Virgin.
Yeah.
I can't even say that. Virgin River. Virgin River. We've been watching.
We're watching season 4.
Season 4 of Virgin River. When that show comes on, I'm like a genius.
You are.
I predict everything that's going to
really
happen.
do.
But should I be the writer? I should be the writer of that show or something.
Maybe.
Or me and the writer are just in cahoots because we know.
Cahoots.
Yeah, but you always go, oh my God, that happened.
You've been calling it.
I predict. I go, the plane's going to crash. She's going to
Yes.
lose the baby.
Yeah.
The dad, he's not going to be the dad. It's just,
Yes, you've been calling it.
Hope is going to run away. The doctor's not going to know where to find
We
her.
don't know about that yet.
Yeah, he's going to have an affair with Mariel. Oh, Lizzie's going to get back together with Billy or whatever his name is, or what's his name? Toby.
None of the above. Ricky.
Ricky. Lizzie's going to get back together with Ricky, and they're not going to kiss or do anything until the performance of Romeo and Juliet. Then they're going to kiss. Kylie's like, how are you doing all this? I'm like, I just know what's going to happen.
I didn't know you paid this close of attention to anything.
No, I can just visualize what's going to happen, and it happens. It's like my mom. She says whenever the basketball player shoots, she knows it's going to make it or not.
Oh. Well.
But she doesn't predict it before they shoot. You got to say it before they shoot. But I can predict these things.
You and Virgin River.
I shouldn't be able to predict my nut swelling up double the size.
You only know Virgin River, though. That's it. That's the only thing you can predict.
Right.
Right.
I predict that Jack's nut is going to swell up to double the size for the 1 week episode.
I think it's going to.
And the doc is going to come and have to examine it and say, why do you wear these skinny, tight underwear?
That's your real life.
Right. And I'm going to be like, God damn it, ice it. Ice
Just
it.
put ice on it. Take an Advil.
Yeah, take a few Advil and ice it. Don't do what you're don't put it in a vice and stick it with a needle.
Ooh.
That sounds like it hurts.
I like how weirdly this conversation has yet again gone back to your balls.
Right. Everything goes to the balls and the buttercupping. Wait, let me put you on some anesthesia. Let me buttercup you and put you on the anesthesia, and then you'll get your nut operated on.
I'm going to buttercup you first, though.
You know who has big swollen nuts, probably?
I don't.
Trump.
Wow.
He looks like he has big swollen nuts.
He might right now.
No, I bet he does. I don't know why.
But you don't even know what causes swollen nuts.
I don't know. They raided Trump's house last week.
Yes, they did.
I mean, can you imagine getting your house raided? I mean,
No.
whatever she's hiding or whatever, or not hiding or whatever. But imagine getting your house raided.
I'd be pissed because I think
they block you out of your house. So you're like, what the hell? Do I have underwear laying out? Do I have, are they gonna find my bathing suit with a cashew on there? What are they gonna do? They're gonna say these are the normal underwear that Eric wear. Oh my God!
What the hell are these?
They're size small. What's going on? Like, what the hell are these, right? They're going to do, you don't have time to clean the evidence up.
No.
Or anything. What would they do? They find your drawer, they find your period underwear and stuff.
Ew,
It's disgusting.
right.
And you can't clean anything up or
I
get ready
know.
for them because you're kicked out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God. I didn't flush the toilet. I didn't
didn't
do
flush
this.
the toilet. I hope
whatever.
they give you time to flush the toilet.
No, they don't give you no time at all. They probably weren't. They're out shopping or something. And
They
the
weren't
FBI
even there.
come.
But
I think Melania was there.
oh,
I don't know.
I know
I'm
he
not
was
sure.
in New York.
Yeah, Trump was in Trump Tower.
Yeah, I would just be pissed because they throw all your shit around.
Right? Do
you
they
have to go in and clean up.
Do they go through methodically, or
I
they're
don't know.
assholes and throw everything
don't
around,
know.
and destroy everything? Because you got, you would hate it. They went through your shoes or something. You'd be pissed.
I know messed up all my organization.
They would look through every one of your shoe boxes or whatever
Oh my
because
God,
they
they
think you're
would.
hiding something in a shoe box or
Right.
something like that.
Maybe I should
Hiding
start hiding stuff there. No.
Well, I mean, hiding documents or something in
Right.
a shoe box. Your
Ugh.
underwear drawer. People hide stuff in their underwear drawer all the time.
Do you?
I wonder if Trump. What about Trump? Who knows what he has in his nightstand?
Right.
I have no idea. Melania. Who knows? I bet they don't sleep in the same room. Those two.
I don't know.
Yeah, they said they went in her closet. Her closet's probably as big as
Oh
a
my
friggin'
God.
house.
Oh, yeah. It's probably
know.
for sure as big as our bedroom.
Yeah, And so they went through all her closet, but that's pretty rude.
That is
I mean,
rude.
I guess
and that's like, I'm pretty sure she has some very expensive stuff in there.
You think?
So hopefully
But-
they were nice to it.
But either way, Trump or whoever it is or whoever's getting raided, but it's not cool to get raided.
No.
Because you're not ready for that.
Well, that's the point.
They catch you. They catch you on
with your pants down, figuratively.
Yeah, with your pants down
And
your
maybe
skinny,
literally.
skinny mini. Imagine if Trump put on those little tight,
Oh my
small
God.
underwear that I got on, little bikini ones.
I feel like there'd be things like bulging out
Do you think
of
he
all
wears
sides.
briefs or boxers? Trump. I never thought about that.
I feel like he could be a boxer guy.
Big old white baggy boxers.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not. He probably wears trunks or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never thought about it.
I mean, that's what you should ask him in a press conference.
What kind of underwear?
What
do you
kind of
wear?
underwear you wear? You probably answer it. I would think. I'm sure someone's
Well.
maybe ask him something like that.
I don't know.
Who knows?
If you ever meet him, you can ask
I
him.
wonder if Trump has trunk.
Are you okay today?
I have no idea. It's late. It's late. We're doing the podcast a little later, like last week. You think Trump has a pair of Crocs?
Ooh.
That'd be funny. Like white Crocs.
Ew. I'm going to say no. But I don't.
doubt
There's
it.
in Florida.
he
there's
might-
a solid chance.
Yeah,
he might
go out and garden in his.
Okay, he 100% doesn't
or
garden.
whatever.
I can
You know,
tell you
let's
that.
go out and
But he might walk the property in some Crocs.
some shorts and Crocs. Some biker shorts and Crocs.
Ew, biker shorts.
He would have a white polo shirt on, a red Trump hat on, biker shorts and Crocs.
Biker
That's
shorts.
what-
Why biker shorts?
I don't know, just funny.
The visual I have is not great. Well, that keeps your balls in a vice.
It'd be
that's what
funny
I
to
should have
see-
gotten you.
It'd be funny to see Biden in biker
Oh
shorts.
boy.
Aviators, biker shorts. Oh,
Aviator-
speaking of aviators, I go on the internet today
Okay.
and I click on a reel, and it's a
Oh, yeah.
it's basically Tom Cruise as Maverick
Yes.
saying all this stuff, but it's not Tom Cruise. It's this French guy. I know him. I've done scenes with him in L.A. We're like and I couldn't figure out his name. Kylie Googles him in 2
I'm
seconds.
favorite. Like you're like
His name
searching
is-
through your whole phone, trying to like
go, I
see
know I
if
have
his
his
name
number.
is like triggered. Which how many contacts do you have in there?
I know I have his number.
Hundreds.
Why didn't look under his name? Now I got to look under
And
it.
so you're like, I can't remember what this guy's name is. So I just literally Googled Tom Cruise impersonators,
and he
and
goes,
his name came.
she goes, "Is it Jerome LeBlanc?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's it. It's Jerry." I'm like, "His name is Jerry."
You literally spent 5 minutes before that trying
But
to figure out.
I've been to this guy's house in L.A., and he was doing that same Tom Cruise
He's
impersonation.
made a career out of it now.
And he had that same suit, and he says, "Hey, look at the money I made." He pulled out like a stack of like thousands of dollars that people give him tips to take pictures with him.
Yeah, and now with Maverick coming out, he's made quite a career for himself. So good job,
Yeah,
Jer.
he looks a lot like Tom Cruise, but
He
he has
looks a lot.
He kind of has a French. He's Canadian French, but I did scenes with him in acting.
Isn't it French Canadian?
Whatever. He's Pepe Le Pew. Sounds like Pepe Le Pew.
He does every once in a while get a little bit of a twang in.
Yeah, a little bit of
in his.
He's been practicing though.
Yeah, but he does look very much like it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like whoa.
Young Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. I don't know what he is now, but it's funny. I know him. Like
Mhm.
I guarantee if I called him up, he'd remember me. Hey, remember me from class doing
Slide
the scene?
into his DM, Sonny.
Yeah. Oh, I should. Show me how to do that.
Okay.
The Tom Cruise look-alike. That's awesome.
That is pretty funny.
Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller at This Essential Life is her handle. Maybe she could DM.
I was just
and she can DM him too.
what
and
is
then
she
she'll
gonna say?
Yeah, but she'll say, "Hey, I need a Tom Cruise impersonator
For what?
for doTERRA."
Her birthday?
Yeah, that'd be good for her birthday. I'll say, "I got Tom Cruise coming to your party."
Me, I was just
Hey,
thinking.
Jerome LeBlanc, come on down. Bring your jumpsuit.
Your jumpsuit.
Bring your Top Gun
What's it
jumpsuit.
called? A flight suit.
Go to my sister. Yeah, flight suit. We go to my sister-in-law's birthday party.
I was just wondering if doTERRA oils, essential oils, makes any oils for a swollen nut.
Wow, maybe they could.
Yeah.
Maybe they do.
I don't know. Do you want me to check? I'll text.
I mean, that's an odd request. I don't know what it could possibly be.
What can Eric put on a swollen
I just hope I
nut?
don't have nut cancer or
I don't
something.
think you have nut cancer.
I hope not.
I don't think
If
so.
not, they just remove the nut then. I think.
Correct, yes.
Ugh, that
You
sounds-
don't need to. It's fine.
I don't need any.
You don't need any.
It's all for looks. They could put some metal marbles in there for all I care.
Just think how I think they put silicone ones in there.
Oh, they do? When
Yeah.
people lose a nut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need it. It just could be like a little hangy skin.
Everybody will start nicknaming me Ace. That'll be my nickname.
you want to be called that? Oh my god. Snake eye over there.
Yeah. Here comes old
Oh,
one
snake
nut.
eye is 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why is Eric limping? Up, here comes old one nut. Getting off the fishing boat.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's skinny as fuck though.
After
He's
he lost
walking-
that nut.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
sure has.
Yeah, he's walking with a limp
Why do you have a limp?
because of one side. He's walking one
How
limp.
much do your balls weigh?
He's looking good. I can kind of see his six pack.
Oh my god. Did you have lipo while they took that nut out?
Yeah. Maybe they do lipo on the boat, on the fishing boat.
That is, oh yikes.
Suck the fat into the ice chest or something.
Ew. That sounds like an episode of Nip Tuck.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. You can do it illegally.
Yes.
You know, we'll take the fishing boat between to Cuba.
Yeah. That sounds like that's
Speaking
gonna
of that,
happen.
Mark and Mel wanted us to go to Cuba.
Right.
You want to go to vacation in Cuba? I'm like, not really. It's a communist place and everything. And they're like, no, it's really nice and everything. So they went to go look at it, maybe book it or whatever. And they go, oh, yeah, tourists aren't allowed there. I go, see?
Which they were for a smidgy and not anymore.
No, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Mm,
Yeah, you probably should just stay away from Cuba.
probably.
It's probably a good idea to stay away.
My guess is yes. Just in case.
Right. Last week on our podcast,
What?
we talked about our demo reel. We got the
Yes.
1 minute done, and we're doing a 5 minute.
Yeah.
And we got to tweak a couple things out and add it. So once we put them up on our website, check out our demo reels.
We'll keep you
We're gonna
posted
try to-
when
yeah.
that's going to happen.
It's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, if not the next week. And then we had something special happen last week.
We did?
My brother Matt was still in town.
Oh, yes.
my
like
parents
we
said,
did.
Go to Spectrum and change out our modems or whatever, or get a new Spectrum box. So they make Matt go down there
Poor
for
Matt.
wait 3 hours. But he was sitting there, and the lady's like, "That's an interesting hat. What's that symbol on your hat and everything?" He says, "Oh, that's my brother's podcast." And she goes, "Oh, I listen to podcasts. What is it? What kind of podcast?" Matt didn't know what to say. I said, "Say
He
it's
had a good. He said how he explained it, and I can't remember what he said
yeah,
now, but it was
I
good.
told him to say it's a comedy, lifestyle where husband and wife banter."
he had
back
a
and
good.
forth.
He had a good.
And so she said, "Oh, sure." So he called me up right away, and he goes, "See, your hats work." I said, "Yeah."
Uh-huh.
People write it down. Oh, I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I gave a couple podcast cards the other day to
You
the UPS guy,
Oh,
and then also
Where?
to the exterminator.
a UPS
Here.
guy at our house.
Yeah, here. And then also to the exterminator. He came in the exterminator house and he saw the equipment.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Do you have a podcast?" And I'm like,
We
"Yeah."
do.
He goes, "Well, what is it?" You know, as I gave him a couple cards, I go, "Give it to your people." He goes, "I'm an exterminator. What do I got to do all day besides listen to podcasts?"
Right.
They're
Just
all
no one
by
to talk to.
they're by themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Yeah, let's
Well,
give
I
us."
hope that
I hope you're listening
all of
to
those
us.
people are listening to us, and thank you if you are.
Right.
Yeah. Look at you pimping us. I've done nothing.
Another thing, I know. At least we got some new cards coming, new style cards. They look good. Max is supposed to be doing them, but he's flaking out. I mean, not getting back to me right now. So I'm like, let's get these things done. We're gonna get the drinking. He's doing the drinking glasses.
I'm excited
The
for
big
those.
question for the drinking glasses was: are they dishwater?
Yeah,
This is
that
what
was
Kylie
my-
cares about. Who gives a fuck? Are they
These are
dishwater safe? I'm like,
dishwasher
I don't
safe.
know. Is the logo gonna come off? I mean, it's a good question.
I know, because some people put a lot. Like some people put everything in the dishwasher.
Yeah, Max is probably like, what do you care about that? But you
I
gotta know
care.
to hand wash him or to
Dishwasher
yeah,
safe.
put them there. Right. There's a big. Some people had commented last week on Kylie going to the men's room to go to the bathroom. And there was one thing
As-
I said to her during that whole thing. I said, at least she didn't go sit on the urinal and go to the bathroom. She went in the stall,
Right.
which that brought up something
a memory for you.
interesting.
It triggered for you.
Yeah. When I was about 9 years old,
Are you sure you were that young?
11 years old.
Are you sure you're that young?
I wasn't a teenager.
I feel like you might have been border.
No.
It was definitely an inappropriate age to be doing
I
this.
was probably like 7 or 8. Actually.
I think you're probably older.
So we used to go to South Shore. See, we were pretty young probably, and there's a place called Shakey's Pizza. So we go with my aunt and uncle, my close cousins, me and Davey, and my dad's like, why are they in the bathroom so long? You know, it's like Brecken being in the bathroom. He's 8, 9 years old or whatever. Why are these taking him so long? So my dad goes in there to check, and Davey's holding me up on the urinal, and I'm taking a shit in the urinal.
There's so many things wrong with that statement.
I'm sitting down there holding my ween down like you do on the thing.
So you don't pee on Davey?
Right, so I don't pee on Davey, and he's holding my legs up on the urinal. So my dad's like, what the hell is going on here, you know? And Davey and I just had this idea.
Like, why? Did you want to shit in a urinal?
I have no idea.
Like, it's not going to flush down, is it?
No, it's going to sit there.
Ew.
Yeah, and so he's holding me up, and I don't know what our ration was, but kids do the strangest things, you know? And my dad's like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. As he's like, at that time I got spankings. I got spanked for that.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't shit.
You deserve to be spanked.
Son, you don't shit in the urinal.
Right.
You don't go poop in the urinal.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's the last time I did that.
Good. Is it though?
Yeah.
I feel like you've pooped in a lot of other inappropriate places.
No.
Okay, we're not going there.
Davey, hold my legs.
If you ever asked me to hold your legs, we have a problem.
Come on, Hart, lift my knees higher.
You must have been flexible back then.
Yeah, probably. I was probably very flexible.
Because you couldn't even shit in a urinal now if you wanted
I'm sure
to.
that little mint was touching my butt.
What?
So gross. They used to call it the Polish mint. That's what they called it.
Oh.
And I'm Polish. I say that.
Well, maybe you got some ball toxicity from that thing.
On that note, this podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
But if you shit in the urinal, it doesn't.
If you shit in the urinal, nothing's draining. Just clogs it right on up.
So gross.
I'm like, Dad, did you at least pick it out of there and put it in the toilet? He's like, no, we got the fuck out of there. That's all there is to it.
Probably a difference between a dad and a mom. A mom would have cleaned it up, but dad's like, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
I would have made you pick it up.
What?
I would have made my kid pick it up. Be like, you can clean up literally your shit.
I would say flush it.
You couldn't. Just said you couldn't.
I just
flush
poke it down those little holes of the urinal.
It's so gross.
Poke it. My mom's gonna be really mad about this podcast.
She's gonna hate this
last podcast. She sent me a text saying, "Love the podcast. It was great." This week,
she's
nothing.
Gonna hate it.
That was the worst. Don't stop talking about that. And tell Kiley not to laugh at you when you say that. If you say that, why does she laugh at you? Like, why not? I pay her to do that.
That's like the only time she doesn't like when I laugh at you.
Right. Otherwise she loves it.
I know.
But Kiki?
Yes, darling.
It's that time.
Just shit in a urinal.
Shit in a urinal. Last call. So who we cheersing today, babe?
We're gonna start real quick by just cheersing my new cocktail. So I would like to thank.
I don't believe you liked it that much.
I do.
It doesn't. You're barely drinking it.
Because it's like gin, so it's like I can't like chug it. It's like
I tasted it before I knocked my tooth out, and it would taste pretty strong.
Yeah, so it's a slow drink
and
for me.
if you drink gin, you're
right.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen with you.
Well, I'm probably just gonna have one here.
Yeah.
Anywho, I would like to thank Bombay for making this delicious.
If I drink that much gin, I'm taking off my tighties. I'm taking off those size smalls.
What are you gonna do?
Roll my ball up on the bed or something. I don't know.
Well, don't drink gin tonight then.
Yeah, I better not drink gin.
So thanks, Bombay.
I'll dip my ball in the gin. Maybe it'll shrink.
Okie dokes.
You never know.
You want to dip your ball in there?
Yeah, right in the ice. Right in the ice.
Like ice bath, a ball bath. Good little word.
What?
Okay, and I would like to cheers to Nike for making those
Nike.
nice tight sport briefs.
Yeah, maybe the sport briefs can sponsor us. Yeah. Size small, though. It's Brazilian cut.
Do you know what Brazilian cut is?
What I'm wearing.
It goes up your butt.
Yeah, it's like cheeky. I'm wearing a cheeky cut.
There, you do see a little bit of cheek because they're so tight and small.
I think you see a lot of cheek.
Not a lot. I was actually impressed because I did make fun of you.
Well, they're microfiber. They stretch.
When you said you wanted a small, and I was like, you're going to have a muffin top.
But that's
not going to happen.
That was actually a joke. I'm like, you better get me some small, whitey-tighty underwear to hold everything
I thought you were serious.
Yeah, totally joking. You bring me home. I'm like.
I did bring him small.
I mean, it looks like a infant underwear.
No, I do not.
You look like someone you wear in, in third grade.
No, they look like something you would have weared 30 pounds ago.
Right, yeah. I'm wearing those after the fishing trip, I tell you.
Oh, we'll save
I'm
them.
really going on this fishing trip.
Okay. I'm going to need you to leave me like a credit card or debit card, though,
Why?
to make sure I have enough money.
Oh. Well,
While you're gone.
I won't need it. I won't be eating. I just need some Pepto-Bismol and some Dramamine.
I'm going to have to pay the bills around here.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I'll be back.
You couldn't do
You don't
it
even
because...
recognize me. I'll leave giant swollen nut guy and come back Brad Pitt.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna see if
What?
Jerome LeBlanc wants to go out with me.
Go out where with you?
Go out to the fishing trip.
Oh, I don't think he needs it.
We'll
per
make some
se.
side money with some pictures of Tom Cruise.
Oh, I mean, you maybe could do
Yeah.
that.
Hey Jerry, hold my nut.
Oh, my God. Hold my right nut.
Yeah, I'm bringing you on the fishing trip so you can hold the right nut up. Yeah, just stand there in your jumpsuit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise is holding my nut. Hey, Jerry, cast my pole in and hold my nut.
Oh my
Cast
God.
my pole with your right hand
So
and
you
hold
would
my
like
nut
to
with your left.
you would like to hire Jerry as your nut holder?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
I want to be for hire. Tom
Ball
Cruise
wrangler.
impersonator, ball wrangler. Mr. Ball Wrangler.
Oh, yikes. Oh, honey. I think
Subscribe.
I
What?
think everyone
Oh.
has learned way too much about your balls.
Yeah, it's
today.
over. Actually, I was just kidding. None of it's
I also
true.
find it funny when we were at dinner earlier, like, my biggest decision is if we're going to talk about my ball or not. Well,
And we did. It took most
for
of the
like 30
conversation.
minutes.
Hey, Jerome, tighten the grip, would you?
I know for a fact you would never say that.
Yeah, actually, Jerome.
Loose your grip.
Yeah, I need you to put this foam glove on and
Foam
Yeah.
glove.
and prop there. Yeah, get in a squatting position and hold your hand up.
Oh, no. Honey.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us. Oh, my God, I forgot.
And don't forget to follow us on social
Oh,
media.
I
Go
was right.
ahead.
It's
You're-
the gin.
Go ahead. I know you drank. You're messing up the podcast.
I'm messing up the podcast. And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour
Cheers,
here.
everybody.
Cheers.
Bring your gin over here. I love you, baby.
I love you. And your soul in that.
It'll be gone next week.